Greetings, I'm Zombie Striker, and in today's video, I will be sharing some advice on how to build houses like this in Brickadia. Now, there are many different ways to build homes like this, and there are many different styles and techniques you can use, so there's not a one-size-fits-all approach. So, in this video, I will just teach you the basic steps you should follow to make a good house like this. So, without further ado, let's get started. First, let's focus on the shapes of the house. Most houses are not just one shape. They will have multiple shapes, either attached to or jutting off the side of the house. So before we even start building the house, we need to decide what shapes will be included in the build. After that, or most likely while doing that, you should make a floor plan, like so, for all the rooms that will be included in the house. You should mark out what rooms will go where, so you have a basic idea of how big each room should be. This is important as you don't want a bathroom larger than the living room. Or maybe you do. Either way, you should make the outline for the walls 2 studs thick. That way you can have different textures or colors for each side of the wall for each individual room. After you marked out your rooms, we start from the bottom and work our way to the top. So at the bottom, we set up the foundation. In this example, I'll use a brick pattern to mark out the base of the house. Like so. Next, we will decide what walls we want for the house. You can have siding, bricks, wood texture, or even full bricks for a solid flat look. Personally, I like the siding the best, but it's about what you're building. To make siding, use a wedge brick and extend it up 1 block, so the angle is at a 45-degree angle. This is better than if you stick to the default 2-plate height. You can also mix and match wall textures in areas if you want to emphasize an area of the house. You can also add these support beams to cover up the edge of the siding. Then, for the roof, we can do the pattern like I showed in the first example here, or we can use shingles to get a different look. For shingles, take the wedge again, extend it out by 2 or 3, and then stagger each row so it does not look completely uniform. Once you're satisfied with the exterior, it's time to move on to the interior of the house. To start, let's design some floors. For a wood floor, I recommend using the tile brick and extending it out 6 studs wide. For each plank, stagger the next row so that it's a few studs off. Fill out the rest of the row and continue repeating this pattern for the rest of the floor. Like so. Now, for tiles, I recommend using the tile brick, obviously. For carpeting, I recommend using the default brick and outlining it with a tile brick. This just adds some extra detail to it and keeps the carpet confined to an area. Finally, you can work on the walls. I'd recommend a flat look for the walls and maybe add some molding at the base of the wall to add some extra color. Finally, you can add some last-minute touches to the house and you're done. I hope this video was informative and I will see you in Brickadia soon. Take care.